Hi everyone, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna miss the trees. I'm gonna miss all the green when all this, the trees lose all their leaves and they're bare, and I'm gonna miss the greenery. But welcome fall. So I've been in my greenhouse doing some stuff, and I've been harvesting the seeds from the cockscomb, and my dad, my sweet 94-year-old dad, got me, he saved all the zinnias from his beautiful zinnias. He really has a green thumb. That's where I think I got kind of my green thumb from my dad. But anyway, he gave me this box full of zinnias, so I'm going to be seeding those, separating the seeds, and getting ready for next spring. Actually, getting my greenhouse all ready for next spring. I'll just put this over here for now. But I've been getting my cockscomb seeds, and look at my seeds I got, you guys. Those are all cockscomb seeds. There's a lot of them. So these, I'm getting them from here, and I strain them. There's just a process I go, and I still have more zinnias right here to get the seeds, get those seeds. But that's what I'm doing now. Those are all my cockscomb seeds, and I get them from, you can see right there. But anyway, and then we had to patch our ceiling in our greenhouse because this black walnut tree dropped a ton of walnuts this year. I mean, more than we've ever had. And it poked a couple of holes in my greenhouse. So we patched them. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, we got that mess. I'll show you. We got that mess pretty much cleaned up now with the walnuts. But anyway, this is what I've been doing. I have to organize my pots a little bit more. I'm gonna be bringing more in from the outdoor. And seeds here. I'm starting to collect my seeds. I got these are dahlias that I ordered on Amazon. These are really pretty. Look at, these are 150 seeds in here. This is a cockscomb with some really beautiful colors. I like the red, but I'm doing different colors next year. And then I got tomatoes for next year. So I'm just starting to collect my seeds, getting them all organized for next year. So I have some work to do in my greenhouse today. Let's take a look at the mess that we finally got cleaned up with these walnuts. Finally, this is a big pile, but yeah, they made a mess, so we got to haul those off. Yeah. So let me show you my compost pile. We started a couple years ago in an area back here, and it's where we put our leaves, our grass clippings, you know, vegetables we're not going to eat that are kind of gone bad. We put those out there. Eggshells. Let me go show it to you. We put all, you know, just food that, not rotten food, but food that we're just not going to eat, like basically greens. We put them back here, and we put a bunch of the little tomatoes back here. And then we will rototill this all up, and then we'll let it sit all winter. So that's that. And then let me show you my really pretty window boxes that so our compost pile, I mixed the soil with the compost pile, and these are my beautiful window boxes this year. Aren't they pretty? I'll get a step back so you can see them. I mixed they've never been this beautiful. But it's because of the compost pile. I mixed that soil in with my planting soil, and then right here. So it's pretty. So that's the result of my compost pile. That the soil's really nice. It's windy here, really, really windy. So allergy season. And I'll tell you, my wall here, all this gate, there is a Main Street auction house that closed, let me see, 4 or 5 years ago during COVID. They closed their doors. It was where we go Saturday, and I put my little number up if I want to bid on something, and it was such a fun place to go. Now they do online auction, which I don't really like, but I got all these cool things on this fence at the auction house. I live on kind of a busy street. So anyway, I don't get to go there anymore, so I'm kind of bummed. I got all these things from the auction house. Things you can't find in a store. And sometimes you can find cool things at garage sales, but not these. Let's see how my chickens are doing. Well, hi. They think I have something for them, so they come running. I will bring you something, I promise. I will bring you something. Hi. Hi. Hi, Dodo. Hi, Dodo. Yeah, I kind of missed the baby, but I guess she's doing really well. You know, I gave her away 2 weeks ago to some really good people, so she's got a good home. Hi. Yeah. So the ones I got, you know, a few months ago that I rescued, they look kind of haggard. Look at all these feathers, they're molting. So some of them, they're healthy, but some of them kind of look, you know, I think malnutrition will do that sometimes. No, we're not going out that gate. No. I know the wind is blowing it. No. No. Okay, well that was dumb. No, we're not going out. No. Get back in there. No. Get back in there. Go. Yeah, Mikey's gonna come out. Mikey will come out. No, this way. Go that way. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna close this gate. The wind did that. Hi, Stu. Yeah, so we just want to take a look at the chickens real quick. There you have it. With this wind, I'm gonna close this gate. I don't want them to get out. So allergy season is among us, and I happen to be allergic to, I think, sagebrush. And we live in the desert, so there's a lot of sagebrush. So let me show you my pretty zinnias. I planted these later, like in July, end of July, and so they're just now coming up because the weather has been so cool, and so they like that. And then this, I just wanted to show you the terracotta pot that I had bought at a garage sale this summer for, I think, $30, and this is the hens and chicks I put in it. So I'll just keep that out all winter. I will not go put it in my garage or anything, and then next spring the hens and chicks will survive, and it'll be really pretty. So I will, next spring we'll look at that. And then here's the other terracotta pot that I planted early in the summer. And then this is the one that I've had for a couple years. I planted this last year, I think. Get all these leaves out of there. But look at the hens and chicks. Isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. Anyway, so also at the end of this video, I am going to show you, I hiked a mountain that we have. It's a popular hiking trail, but it's basically 3 miles up and down total. Over 6,000 steps, and it's called Table Rock, and it is basically straight up at one point. You are basically hiking a mountain, but it's a really good exercise. And I have had a little bit of a stressful week just issues, just things coming up. And so what I do is I hike. I get out in the mountains, I get out in the foothills of my city, and I just walk. And so I'm going to show you a little bit of that at the end of this video, so stay tuned, okay? But it's just fall, and this is what things look like in the fall in my yard. Leaves are starting to fall. The trees are changing. All right, let's go see me hike. I'm hiking Table Rock. This is my view. I'm only halfway up. Let me show you where I'm going. I'm going up to that cross. Pretty steep. It's gonna take me a while. I haven't done it in a while, but that's what I'm doing today. It's like 61 degrees out, and there's my city. Life is kind of like this. You put one foot in front of the other as you are going up, climbing a mountain. That's what I'm doing. One step at a time, with all the trials and good days and bad days. Put one foot in front of the other. Just like this. Straight up. Okay. That's what I'm doing today. I made it to the top. Yeah. Here's top of that mountain. There's that cross. Let's go to the edge here. I won't go clear to the edge, but you can see over there's the edge. Yeah, my car's down there. Way down there. See where those new houses are being built? Right there. My car's over there. Anyway, thanks for coming to my channel. Coming for a hike with me. I'm the only one up here. That's unusual. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.